Hello everyone, Master Hotchkiss again from the Congo Martial Arts Institute, 7th degree black belt. Accompanying me this time is Master Cintron and Mr. Kingston. We're going to be demonstrating the 9th Gup Yellow Belt kicking requirements. And again, if I don't mention it at the end, make sure you practice both sides. When I do these demonstration videos, I only demonstrate on the one side just to keep the video length to a minimum. But remember that when you're doing these techniques, you want to practice both sides. So again, we're going to start off, and we start from Chumbi again. So, Chumbi. Right foot back, fighting stance, and shout. Hey! Alright, so now, starting off, first kick is going to be roundhouse kick. Now, roundhouse kick is probably one of the hardest kicks that you're going to learn up until this point. Reason is that how you have to chamber and how you have to rotate and everything you have to do when it comes to roundhouse kick. So, quick explanation of it. First thing you're going to do is when you chamber for roundhouse kick, we kick with the instep, which is the top part of the foot right here. So when you go to do roundhouse kick, you want to make sure that your toes and ankle are pointed straight down. Now as you go to chamber, what you're actually going to want to do is you're actually going to want to bring your foot and your knee up on the side. You don't want to bring it up where your foot is dangling down because it's going to throw off how you actually throw this kick. From here, what you're going to do is as you chamber, you're going to do that rotation again. You're going to kick out and back, bring it back, and then you're going to step down. Okay? So now, we're going to demonstrate this breathing. Ready? Go. Okay? Now, variation of the roundhouse that we're going to move into next is called a rising roundhouse. This is probably one of the easier versions of roundhouse kick because it's very easy to gain some momentum with it, and it's a little bit easier flexibility and balance-wise. Rising roundhouse kick, though, you're actually going to hit with what's called the ball of the foot. The ball of the foot is that portion of the foot right under the big toe right there that we used earlier in the white belt videos for the front kick. So now what's going to happen is you want to imagine that there's a Christmas tree in front of you or a triangle just like this. And when you go to kick, you're actually going to slide your foot up that Christmas tree till it knocks the star off the top. So when I'm in this position, I'm actually going to chamber my leg, toes and ankle pulled back, and my leg's going to be at an angle. Because as I go to kick right now, it's going to kick up and back. It's kind of hard to do that one slow. Now, the key to that one is to make sure it's going up at an angle. Ideal target is going to be the jaw. But you can also use that to the groin, to the body. Just depends on where their guard is at and who you're working with. So we're all going to demonstrate that kick with breathing. Ready? Go. Now, moving on to probably the most awkward of the roundhouse kicks is going to be reverse roundhouse kick. Reverse roundhouse kick, you want to think about it that it is the exact opposite of roundhouse kick. Meaning that when you go to chamber your leg, again, we're going to hit with the instep. Toes and ankle are going to be pointed down. And as you go to chamber, you actually want to bring that foot in front of your other knee. And you want to try to turn it so that your knee is pointed out this way to the best of your flexibility. Now from there, what you're going to do is you're going to extend your leg out and back to that knee. So I start at the knee, kick out and back, and then I step down. Again, depending on flexibility, depends on height. The key to this kick is make sure you kick in front of you. Do not kick and chamber and then kick out this way. The kick doesn't go over here. The kick goes directly in front of you. All the kicks we execute, with the exception of the side kick that we demonstrated, go directly to a target that is in front of you. So again, we're all going to do this kick, reverse roundhouse kick, and breathing. Go. Alright, now, last two kicks. Last two kicks of yellow belts start into what I call momentum kicks. These are kicks that are not linear, meaning straight. They're not controlled like a roundhouse kick, even though that's radial. These are radial swinging kicks that involve momentum and speed. Now, very basically, when you do a crescent kick, the most basic form of crescent kick that we throw is going to be a straight leg to a bent leg. Now your goal with this is to roll your ankle and try to hit with the bottom part of the foot. You want to try to hit with the heel. So essentially you want to hit with the bottom of the heel when you throw this kick. Now, again, as I said, it's just straight leg swinging to bent leg. So what's going to happen is as you go to do this, you're actually going to want to turn your toes just a little bit as you go to kick. And as you do, you're going to bring this leg across and then snap it bent. And then you're going to bring it right back down. Again, you want to work the technique correctly at a height that you're comfortable with. Then as you get more comfortable and or more flexible, then you can work on getting the kick higher and higher. Again, it doesn't matter about height, it matters about the technique. If the technique isn't good, it doesn't matter how high you kick, kick's not going to do you any good either. So now we're going to demonstrate crescent kick, All right. So now, moving on to the last kick. Last kick is called reverse crescent kick. Obviously, it is going to be the exact opposite of what a crescent kick was. So when we talked about crescent kick, it was a straight leg to a bent leg. Reverse crescent is going to be a bent leg to a straight leg. Very straightforward, very simple. Now, contact point, though, is going to be a little different. Everybody remembers us talking about the knife edge of the foot when we did the side kick. We are actually going to use the knife edge of the heel again on this kick. The difference is, though, you're not going to roll your ankle, you're actually going to pull your toes and ankle back. So you actually want to pull them back really, really hard towards the outside of your leg, and you want to hit with that outside part of the heel right here on your target. So slowly, this kick is going to be, I'm going to turn my toes a little bit, that way my hip can go out this way, I'm going to bend, and then I'm going to snap it straight, and then right back to my spot. So again, we're going to do this together and breathe. Go. And borrow. Shoot. Okay, so those are the basic 9th Gup Yellow Belt kicks. Again, make sure you practice both sides. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them below, or if you would like, visit our website, www.kangdawan.com. Thank you.